me, Leslie. I am filming today to share things that help me to balance out teaching and creating. So if you have a full-time job and you're trying to figure out how to balance all of your other passions, all of the other things in life, this video is for you. I mean, I'm still working on balancing everything. I'm not the best at balancing everything. I'm not a professional, no expert. I'm still learning throughout all of this myself. But I want to share some things that do help me. Again, everyone's different. Your lifestyle could be different. Maybe what I share today doesn't really work for you, or this might encourage you to try something new to see if it can inspire you to test it out. So let's just jump right in. So one of the big things that helped me with organizing my life and figure out what to do is taking notes. As basic as it sounds, taking notes on my phone or on a paper, especially on a notebook, has always been very helpful for me. So I like to create bullet points. So those bullet points are categorized separately. So like maybe the first set of bullet points are about Patreon. The second set could be about my lesson plans, just teaching. I'm listing out different ideas or tasks that I need to get done in the classroom or at home. The next set would probably be personal things, so like self-care things. I need to go get my eyebrows this day, whatever. When it comes to learning, when it comes to being organized, having a visual always helped me. So just note taking, just seeing what I got completed by checking it off, and it's like a game, I guess. Treat it as a game, make it fun. You can also note take very cutely. I create lots of memo pads on Patreon. So yeah, if taking notes on a cute stationery thing like memo pads, if that helps you, I encourage it. I support it because I like to note take that way also. So aside from note taking, I also think that taking breaks is just as important. It's great to get things done, but also hustle culture can be very toxic. I think you can make an impact and you can give out your best work even so and better by taking your breaks. So it's great to be productive. We got to get those things done, yeah, of course, but eventually you need to sit down and get some rest, even if it's just for half an hour, a few minutes. Just take a moment to do something that brings you joy, whether that's eating a snack, painting your nails, calling a friend. Just give yourself that you time that you deserve. I know life is hard, but your health is first. This is that reminder that you need to put yourself first sometimes. So what helped me to also be productive is resting. Because when I don't rest, I'll crash. I'll freak out. I'll get emotional. I'll stress out. And that's not how we'll be productive. We need to be productive and rest. We need to have that balance, you know? So I just want to remind you, just make sure to take your breaks when you can. So that helps me to balance things. Just making sure I prioritize my mental health as well, saying no sometimes. I know it's hard for so many of us to say no. It can be very challenging for a lot of us to say no, but again, your mental health is very important, and if those people can't understand that there's days where you need to rest, where you need to put your studies or career first at that moment, then they're not your true people. If they can't understand that, if they're going to be upset with you, it's like, what? I commit to my work as a teacher. Sometimes, well, many times it comes home with me. Teaching doesn't stop at the school building. It continues on my way back home as I'm already planning for the next lesson, as I'm already preparing materials, because I don't have prep time at work. So yeah, that's what it's like teaching. It could be very hard, but also it's so rewarding. So it is absolutely worth it, although things need to change and teachers do need to get appreciated. But I try not to overcommit myself. As a teacher, I leave at contract hours. I'm not staying until after. Um, I am making sure as soon as I get home, I eat something, I shower, I have a quality time with my loved ones. So that helps me a lot to balance everything else, leaving at the appropriate time that I should from my full-time job as a teacher. And also each day looks a little differently. So for example, some Mondays I am working on an online workshop related to my profession. I am then switching over to listing things on my Teachers Pay Teachers store, or designing something new for my Patreon supporters. Um, so yeah, every day looks different. I try to prioritize each task every few hours. I'm still learning how to uh, get a clear schedule of that because it rotates. I go by my mood a lot. And also this year I want to get better with balancing my work life alongside with building friendships, making connections this year. I want to go out more, enjoy nature. It's been so cold. It's been so gloomy out there. This winter has really felt like the longest, I swear. So I really want to be a better friend and just try not to get stuck or so much in the zone, because most of the times I get stuck in that zone because I go through so many creative blocks, and once I get that creative spirit back, I'm just like, oh, I can't go out. What if I never get this back? So yeah, I still want to get better at balancing out work life and my personal life, like such as going out with friends and stuff like that, which is also just as important. And I think as we grow older, we learn that we are just only going back to who we were as a child. I am finding myself to get excited over things that I would always get excited about when I was younger. I now suddenly want all the cute kawaii stationery things, and that's something I was always into. But as you get older, you lose interest in things because adulting just gets so hard and just life gets chaotic, busy and everything. And but as you get older, you realize that the things you've always loved and enjoyed as a child, they just come right back to you so naturally. So my plans for today is making sure I finalize the Patreon designs, the stickers, the digital rewards. So that's my big task for today. I also really want to declutter my desk here because I haven't sat down here at the office for a while. My little office corner. It's been piled with papers, and I think that also sets you back on productivity, because when you have a mess, when you have clutter, it really it's like not good for your mind. So it's not good to look at. It's messy, so it doesn't impact you in a great way. So I'm gonna do that now. Actually, I'm gonna declutter my desk, get rid of things that I don't need, and that should help me have a more clear perspective on everything else that I need to do and put focus on.